Alright everybody, how's everybody out there doing today? Welcome to episode 209 of Psykos Platters, where we're going to go up and I'm going to do an album review. Always sponsored by coffee each and every time. I meant to do this album review, of course, back in September, so a little late than never in my opinion. We're going to talk about today the most recent Neil Young album output, Hitchhiker. That's right, this came out. His 38th studio album. It was released September 8th, just this year on Reprise Records. But here's what this is. I've got the CD part here. Some nice pictures here of this, and see if I can pull this out for you here. This is wow. I think this is a Let's see here. I've only opened this up once before. Oh, okay. It basically just is. It's all the lyrics in here. It's all the lyrics. So I gotta confess, I've always liked Neil Young's music, but the thing is I haven't really bought anything of his since the early '90s. Harvest Moon, I think maybe was the last one. I'm trying to remember. I might have picked up maybe another release after that. But I want to say by the mid-'90s, I think I was kind of, I fell by the wayside with him anyway. But the reason why I grabbed this was because this, of course, came from From the Vault collection. This one here was originally recorded all in one day at the Indigo Ranch Recording Studio in Malibu, California. And all in 1976. One day in August of '76, he recorded all of this. You see, between '75 and '77, Young and producer David Briggs did sessions at Indigo when there were full moon nights. And some of the songs on here, of course, would end up in different versions. Later on other albums, Pocahontas, the same version on Rust Never Sleeps, but with no overdubs on it. Captain Kennedy would end up on Hawks and Doves in 1980. Campaigner is the unedited length with additional verse, as it appears on this release. Also was on the German release and test pressings of Decade. So it was on that. Other tunes that appeared on albums, American Stars and Bars from '77, Comes a Time '78, and Lenoise in 2010, in different sessions and performances, of course. The tunes Hawaii and Give Me Strength were never released, although Give Me Strength was done live in the past. Originally, Young wanted all of this to be released as an album cohesive in late '76, early '77, but Reprise was kind of ho-hum about the whole entire deal, and they're like, nah, because this is a collection of demos, and we really just don't see anything fit for release in this form. But it made it to the number 5 on the top rock charts for Billboard, number 20 on the Billboard 200, number 6 in the UK, and it was a top 10 in Finland, Sweden, Norway, Belgium, Austria, and Germany. So you know what? That just goes to show you that Neil, especially from this time period, still can sell, and people still want that out there. My favorites on this album, seriously, I like Pocahontas and Powderfinger and Human Highway. Those are the 3 that I really like. But you know what? In essence, this whole album is all very good. To me, anyway, it's a laid-back album with kind of an out-there feel, if you get what I'm saying. Like I said, with '70s Neil, I like '70s Neil. I liked, of course, Harvest and After the Gold Rush and all those other albums. And yeah, even when he would dabble with Crosby, Stills, Nash, for the on and off bromance music in those time frames. I don't know. I'm glad that Neil's still out there putting stuff out. Maybe I just need to try to give the later albums a listen. But like I said, I kind of fell away in the mid-'90s. But this is a nice reminder that, all this back then, all done in one day. He barely took any breaks and just kept going and going. And to me, it's kind of cohesive and that's probably why, of course. But does Psycho recommend the album? Of course I recommend the album. If you like Neil Young's work from the 70s, this is not going to disappoint you. If you like laid back acoustical, because that's what this is, laid back acoustical music from, well, a legend, you will thoroughly enjoy Hitchhiker. I ended up spending 12, I think it was $12.99 at Barnes & Noble back when this came out. So reasonably priced CD. I know it's on vinyl. I apologize, I don't know how much the vinyl's going for. But like I said, go get this. This is the front, this is the back. You really can't go wrong with Hitchhiker. My next couple Psycho Platter episodes will be vinyl related. But my next album review, I will be reviewing the new Cheap Trick Christmas CD. That's right, a new Cheap Trick Christmas CD. So you take care, God bless, rock on, and we'll see you next time.